They own almost $500 billion of US bonds. And so the Mad King doesn't seem to grasp this concept of how capital flows and how capital influences costs of capital, which we talked about earlier. And it's just fascinating in the sense that not just even the Mad King, but just even the minions around the Mad King haven't clued into this because all they keep talking about is how they keep getting ripped off. And so the Mad King needs to understand that interest rates in the US have been low, quite low, for a very long period of time. And the cost of capital in the United States has been quite low for a very long period of time. And the big reason why it's been low, quite low, is because a lot of investors and a critical mass of foreign investors have decided to park their money in US dollar-based assets. And so if you're buying a lot of US treasuries or you're buying a lot of US corporate bonds, and we learned about the inverse relationship between interest rates, price of bonds, and interest rates, yield. If you're buying more bonds, prices go up, the yields fall down. So that, in other words, it's another way of saying your cost of capital. Remember, we learned about cost of capital when we were doing valuations for companies are low. So if the cost of capital, because of all this excess money coming into the United States, investing in the United States, what do you think that money can be used for? So the United States has been very blessed to have an incredible amount of capital come into the country. And fortunately for the United States, and the reason why it keeps coming into the United States is because the United States has made traditionally very good investment decisions with their capital. They view it as the homeland of capitalism. And the principles of capitalism is you invest money, that's scarce capital, into people, ideas, projects, products, and services that are going to generate high returns on invested capital to cover those low costs of capital.